Guys, today we'll go to UK's best-selling games of 2020, and but there is one game that is missing from these charts. Yep. Okay, before we get to that game, but we'll be going over the best-selling games. So the best-selling games of the month includes Black Friday week as well. So Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, of course, those are the newest games of the month. Obviously, they're going to be the best selling. Same thing with FIFA. FIFA, of course. Sadly, people are still buying these games, even though they're the same garbage over and over again. I just don't understand why. People are willing to pay so much money to play the same game over and over again. Same thing with NBA 2K. Same game, Madden, same game. All these sports games are the same game every year. And people are like, okay, we'll buy them. you know, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, again, is the same game as Spider-Man for the PS4. There's really nothing new, okay? But apparently it sold so well, it's at number 4. People bought it. Apparently it works. Sony, made people buy a Spider-Man expansion pack for $50. Watch Dogs Legion, another game that basically released in November. It came out the tail end of October. And Animal Crossing and Mario Kart. Of course, Nintendo is on here. Minecraft, Mario, All Stars, Ring Fit Adventure. We have, and then don't we have any other Nintendo games like Zelda Breath of the Wild? And then we go further down here, we have Avengers, but I told you, boomers would be buying this game because it's the title alone for the kids for Christmas. You think that I'm not dumb? You think I'm that dumb? Marvel's Avengers are going to sell from the boomers. Boomers are going to save Avengers because they don't know the game's bad. They're going to say, oh, look, my kid loves these movies, the Avengers movies. My kids love these Marvel movies. And it's Marvel's Avengers. Gotta buy it for my kid. Okay? That's what's gonna save this game from flopping, from losing money. It's the boomers. They're gonna buy this game, okay, for the kids during the holidays. And I was saying that's what's gonna happen. People are like, oh, they don't believe you. Okay? Boomers are gonna save the game because the coolest. The Last of Us Part 2, that's games that boomers are not gonna buy, but because it's an M-rated game. But they're gonna say, oh, look, my kid loves the Avengers movies. Okay? Gotta buy it for my kids. Minecraft Dungeons, GTA 5. Again, GTA 5 is an evergreen title of epic proportions. It could continue selling like in 2024 until GTA 6 comes out. Okay? Age of Calamity. I actually forgot that game was even on this list. Demon's Souls, Star Wars, 51 World War Games is another Nintendo exclusive. Just Dance 2021. And Crash Bandicoot 4. Sadly, Pikmin 3 is not on this list, but again, it's probably like at the top 21 30. They only do the top 40 games. As well, here, France, US, and Germany. Yeah, France is a very big, game for Nintendo. France is like one of the biggest for Nintendo. Basically in the US and Japan. Germany is one of the biggest. I didn't know that. I thought Germany was a very big Sony country. A very big Sony. And Sony. Guess they also like Nintendo as well. Never knew that. But yeah, I know Germany is very big in Sony, as well. So there we go. But the big mystery is where is The Last of Us Part 2? It was supposed to be selling on Black Friday. According to Amazon, it was selling. Okay? According to Amazon, but the hard truth comes out. The hard truth comes out. No one's buying The Last of Us Part 2. The hard truth is coming out right now and right there. The Last of Us Part 2, not selling. No one's buying it. Okay? The game's a flop. Okay? Of course, it sold 4 million copies in 1 week because all the Sony ponies bought it in 1 week. Of course. Everybody wanted to buy it. Best selling games in the USA. I don't think they have one for the NDP yet. They have it for October. But won't be surprised if it's still Call of Duty. October or November. Okay. November. I don't think NDP. Oh, they do. I don't think they have NDP. They report on December 12th. So I have to wait until December 12th for the USA to report the sales numbers. But we're going to see if The Last of Us Part 2 is still selling. Okay, we'll do October then. We'll see if The Last of Us Part 2 is still selling in October, okay? The big mystery of why The Last of Us Part 2 isn't selling, okay? Of course, that's UK. I didn't go on Amazon UK to see Yeah, they all it's always out. It's October 2020. Then they always do around the 12th. Then so this is the USA, FIFA, Madden, NHL, Mario Kart Live. But where was The Last of Us Part 2? This game's supposed to be one of the best selling games of the year, one of the best games. What happened? Where's The Last of Us? Well, I can tell you what happened to The Last of Us. No one's buying it. No one's playing it. Okay, nobody cares about The Last of Us Part 2. Okay, here we go again. We have top 20 now, Avengers. You know, even on here, Avengers is considered a big disappointment. Where's The Last of Us Part 2? We see Nintendo, Pikmin 3 that can release at the end of the month, so that's probably not going to be on the list. But, like, at the tail end of the month, same thing with Watch Dogs Legion, which actually is not my way, at least number 3. Actually reached number 3, at least at the tail end of the month, like Pikmin 3. But Pikmin 3 will release, like, let's say, before the end of the month, so it probably doesn't really have much sales. Right? So Watch Dogs came out and had, like, a week to sell. Pikmin 3 had, like, 2 days. So it'll probably release the list next time. But, yep, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Mario Party, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Ring Fit Adventure, More Smash Bros., Mario Kart, Animal Crossing, 3 All-Stars, Mario Kart Live, Home Circuit, and then we have no Sony. The only Sony game is Ghost of Tsushima. That game is still selling, but not The Last of Us Part 2. No one's buying The Last of Us Part 2, okay? All these Game of the Year awards are not helping. No one's buying this game. No one's gonna be on, because all of us know it's rigged from the start, so The Last of Us Part 2 can win Game of the Year. So that's basically it. Goodbye.